Alright, in this video, I'm going to be installing a Voodoo exhaust on my 40 horsepower Virgin Track Vanguard. This is the full system, so it's the big block exhaust with the baffle. Comes with the clamp to clamp the muffler itself onto the bracket included. I have the stainless kit with all the bolts for my heads and all the stainless hardware for my hanger, and then also the 2 exhaust gaskets when you order the full kit altogether. Altogether, the full kit was about $615 and then shipping. But I'm gonna be installing this today, giving sound clips and some startups. I have factory exhaust off, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to undo bolts from your headers on both sides. Well, not from your headers, from your head. And then there's gonna be 2 bolts holding in the bracket, so for the exhaust you're gonna undo those 2. Then once you get your 2 bolts on each side off of your head, whole thing's gonna drop down. So the bolts that will hold in the bracket together are these right here, not these 2, just this one on this side and this one on this side. Then the whole exhaust comes straight. So the next thing you do, there's gonna be two of these bolts in the left side head. You're gonna take those out. They're connected, attached to this bracket right here. You're gonna take the included, if you get the full stainless hardware kit, spacer, lock washer, bolt. You're gonna get the bracket, line the bracket up, send it up there. The size, it's Allen keys on the bolts, and the size is 7/32. Tighten it up, get it nice and snug on there, and then your mount is on there. After you get the hanger is to put one of the header pieces, so include a gasket. Get your gasket on there, then your 2 bolts that go in the head, lock washer on the head. Put it up there loosely though, so you can still have some wiggle room, because if you can see, it's kind of tight in between the bracket and the part of the motor, so you want a little wiggle room. So we're gonna be able to slip our muffler on, then get it connected on that side too, loosely. We're gonna come back and we're gonna tighten everything up once the whole piece is on. So I had to go back. When I said the gap was tight between this and this bracket that was up there, it's because you need to remove this bracket to be able to have it muffler all connected, where you can go in the head and push the pipe back enough to get it, that back bolt in there. So you do have to remove this bracket right here. I think last part I left off on was you had to move that 3-bolt bracket to be able to have the header piece push back enough to get the flange on. Well, got that all done. The next part, what you have to do, once you get both the headers in there, you start the bolt, get it kind of loose to where you can wiggle it around. You're gonna get the band clamp, and you're gonna have to finagle the exhaust to be down to where it gets as close as it can to this bracket. Slip the band clamp on. It's a little hard because you have to push up on the exhaust at the same time while you're trying to tighten this up. I have it loose right now just so I could go back, tighten everything, all the 4 bolts that go in the heads, make sure everything's nice and snug. And then that's gonna be my last thing, is tightening up this band clamp all the way. I'll get back again whenever I do a little cold start on it. But the one thing you wanna make sure you do before you start it up, get your WD-40 on a rag and wipe down the whole exhaust. And I'm talking everything from up here, the whole loop, everything, because your fingerprints on that stainless, as soon as it gets hot, you're gonna see exactly where you touched the whole time. So you want to keep that nice and shine, stop it from turning black as long as you can. Get that WD-40, wipe the whole thing down before you get it hot.